what it would be like.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
the actual, okay.
Is that rain outside? It is, I think.
Oh my gosh. It was very sudden. Literally one day I felt that my health was perfect, and then it was one evening when I was in the bath that I remembered that my breast had been a little bit sore, so I thought maybe I should have a feel. I did feel, and I noticed a lump. Exercise has been incredible for my mind, body and soul. When someone tells you that you're a palliative patient and that most people with your diagnosis are, dead within a few years, to actually go out there on the road, whether it's running or to lift your weights, and demonstrate to yourself that actually I am strong, I'm not a victim, I have power, there's nothing like it. And it's also been great for my anxiety, I'm somebody who doesn't like to take drugs or medications unless I have to. I take my cancer drugs, but I don't want to take them for anything else unless I absolutely need to. So for my mental health, to manage my mood and my anxiety, exercise has been phenomenal. But on top of that, nutrition has been amazing. I truly believe that food is medicine and that we are what we eat, and that by reclaiming my diet and my nutrition, I feel that I'm nourishing my body and giving it what it needs to function optimally and to heal. On top of that, I've done a lot of work for my mental state, because I truly believe that stress and our thoughts are fundamental in terms of our neurochemistry and the hormones and everything that's going on internally, which is where disease comes from, our internal environment. So for that, I've been using meditation to really just learn to be still and calm and to know myself and to trust my intuition. It's been an incredible gift. And the other things that I would say that I've been using are gratitude, focusing on the negatives and what's bad in our lives. When we do that, I truly believe we're feeding that, and it's only going to grow even bigger. So by switching it up and focusing on what I'm grateful for, the good in my life, I have found that those things have been flourishing. It's, it really is true what they say about energy goes where attention flows. I truly believe that. And then the other tool I've been using a lot is affirmation. So speaking my reality, speaking it as though it's already in existence, and it's been going in that direction. So yeah.
So did you receive guidance, or how did you come to a place that you identified that these are the things that would help you to?
I think it's been a real case of trial and error, because I've had ideas from people in my life, through contacts that I've made through social media who have also got cancer, through books, through friends, health professionals. But I've had lots of ideas, and then it's been down to me to trial and error and implement things and see, does that fit with me? Does it feel right? And things that don't feel right, scrapping them, and things that work really well for me, nurturing them. And I think that there's no formula for dealing with cancer or any type of adversity that we may have in life. It's all about trusting ourselves to know the path that's right for us, and being willing to experiment and not give up if one particular thing doesn't work well. Know that you need to create your own bespoke healing package, I guess you could say.
So you mentioned, that's right, you mentioned about transforming your diet. Do you want to speak a bit more about that? And was that one of the first things that you thought that you should
Yeah.
like overhaul, and why was that the first thing that you...
So actually it wasn't.
Oh,
so
it wasn't?
A few people said to me when I got diagnosed with cancer, you need to go vegan and you need to cut out sugar. And I said to them, actually, there's no evidence. I'm a medical doctor and I know that there's no evidence to say that that is beneficial amongst cancer patients. And I was very dismissive, and I felt like, you know, how dare you imply that my diet had something to do with me getting cancer, you know. Then I went away and I did my own research, and I now realise that evidence-based guidance that's provided by healthcare professionals, it has to reach a certain threshold. And for example, randomised control trials which are used with drugs, where you give someone the drug and you give someone the placebo, and you know what's the impact here. But after looking into this and craving for dietary guidance, I realised that diet is not an area which is easy to study, because we can't lock people up in laboratories for years and years and monitor what they're consuming. Therefore, you can't look at it in the same way that you might look at a drug trial. And also I looked a lot into where does our evidence base come from, and most of it is funded by pharmaceutical companies. And why would they invest their time and effort into lifestyle measures such as exercise, diet and things like that? Because you can't make a profit on things that people can do for themselves. So anyway, cut a long story short, I realised that yes, there may not be evidence which is on the same level as a drug trial, but there is so much evidence out there showing the benefits of a plant-based diet. And by that I mean really increasing your fruit and vegetable consumption, cutting out animal products, dairy and meat. That is what has worked so well for me. And the key kind of clincher, the thing that confirmed that it was right for me, is when I found out that my tumours were growing and being fed by estrogen, and that a large part of my medical treatment was to block estrogen. So I've actually had my ovaries removed, and I take a pill every day to, you know, keep my estrogen levels down. Why was I then going to eat milk, drink milk, eat chicken, meat, all of those things which contain estrogen? And the estrogen molecule in chicken is the same as for us. So that was like the final nail in the coffin, and I was like, yeah, I need to change my diet. And it's I can't say what anyone else should do, but for me, a plant-based diet is doing wonders for my mind and my body. And yeah, I haven't looked back.